Hi everyone, welcome to the Spring 120 review for SSW rules. So this SSW rules is a website built with Gatsby and Decaf CMS, and we are now migrating it to Next.js and the Tina CMS. So now let's jump on to the Spring review email. So in the last sprint, our sprint goal was to get final test pass from Tiago and have new sugar learning item ready for join Tina project. We completed the first goal, so Tiago gave us a lot of feedback, but he also gave us a test pass. So the whole team is very happy with these results. We didn't make the second goal because we have added some higher priority task in the middle of this sprint. So this is not done, but we will move this one for the next sprint. So let's keep going. You can find the staging environment here and as well as the production. Here is the backlog. So one PBI we worked mainly in this sprint is the intro, is about the introduction component. Let me quickly show it to you. So this PBI is about improving the user experience for adding introduction to each rule. So previously, we had an introduction component like this one. So you had to click on this component and go to another page to check the content of the intro. But now we've changed that. Instead of using a specific component for the intro, we are now using a delimiter component, just like this one. So the text above the delimiter will be treated as the intro on the category page in the blob mode, and the text below this one is the normal body of this rule. So there's nothing instead of this end of intro component. So this is just the delimiter in the Tina admin page. And so yeah, let me just because for example, for this rule we have intro body. So now if we go to the category page, and in the blob mode, let me just go to the last one. You can see there's only intro text displaying there. So in this way, I think it's more intuitive and it's easier for users to add the intro for them because you can access the intro text directly in the body of the rich text. And also we have added a validation to check the delimiter. For example, if I make some changes, we have the save button enabled here. But if I remove this one, I remove the end of intro, we can see a warning here. So it's almost impossible to miss this component. So that's it. Do you have any questions for this feature?
Has anyone tested this?
Me and a man.
Not really. Okay. So just to be clear, when I create a brand new rule, you're going to put that component that is the end intro will be there by default.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a placeholder for that.
And when they delete it, why don't you just reinsert it at the top instead of have that warning? Because now I need to know what to do with that warning. It'd be simpler if you just re-added it when they deleted it.
Wouldn't you likely put it in the wrong place then if it was automatically re-added?
Yes, but at least it's there and they can move it. You could put a warning.
Yeah, but
you deleted this, so it's been re-added. At least it's there.
There's the risk that they just skip over it and not see it because there's nothing stopping them from doing the action, I would expect.
Right. Well, you could add
I'd rather it. Well, then again, you're letting them inject the entire article when it should be an introduction. So I think it makes more sense to have a validation error here where you need to think about where this needs to go because it is important.
I think adding a warning, adding an error when you can avoid it should be done. I guess it's not the end of the world, but if I saw that end to intro embed component to separate the intro, it's confusing. What do I have to do? And then I have to learn to go up to the embed menu, which that doesn't tell me to do, and then add it again. Why don't you just add it for me? And even if it's in the wrong spot.
Because then the rules won't be valid. Like if I hit save and there's no warning or there's nothing, then I'm just going to go on with my day, and it's going to go live, and there's going to be no intro.
I'm in zero. I'm reconciling my transactions. Let's just chuck it under cost of sales. You didn't select which account. We'll just put it under cost of sales. It's fine.
I think that the issue there, Adam, is more the fact that we've got this as the solution rather than
that's the awesome part. Yeah, I'm complaining about a very tiny thing. Obviously the intro is awesome because all the content now is in Markdown. I think that's an awesome solution. So thank you for reminding me. I'm just looking at that red message thinking, how can I get rid of it? Because I don't think they know what to do when they see it.
Yeah, look, please add in and then putting in the add an intro as the actual tag. That is confusing because you'd be embedding an end intro component into that body. So I think it should be more along the lines of what the user would do with this user interface.
Okay. All right, I will leave it, but for the record, I would change it.
The message, yeah, you can fix up the message for sure. But
well, here's the thing. If you saw that and you know what to do, you're going to click the embed, and then you're going to click the next button after embed, which is add the intro. The programmer will then decide, are you going to add that there it is, end of intro. You're going to add that at wherever you choose to. It might be at the beginning or the end, or where the cursor is, but right now the cursor is nowhere. So when the cursor is nowhere, you're going to pick a spot to put it. You may as well just never have that and just always just pick a spot. But I don't want to, I don't want to, like, you guys don't mind those validation messages. I guess I do. I'm always trying to avoid them.
Yeah, I just tweaked the validation message to say, please add an end of intro component to separate the intro and body content. You do this by clicking embed end of intro component.
Okay, noted.
But the fact that it's there by default when you create a new rule means you've got to go out of your way to delete it.
Yeah.
So it seems like the 20% scenario.
Does the Control Z work after you've deleted it? Can you just test it?
Control Z?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's but so go Control Z. But the validation, the error message is still there.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's because
I've
added the wrong component. We can retest that now. Remove that, Control that, so it's
beautiful,
no more.
Beautiful.
So all good with this feature?
Yeah, great.
All right.
So that means you have to change your whole your script, your migration script.
Yes. So we will need to review that public Tina doc again.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep that in mind.
Okay.
So the next PBI we want to highlight is about the MDX structure. So so previously we had MDX content like this one. As you can see, we have a nested figure embed instead of a side embed. and this is not very human readable. So we're gonna change that to something like this. So the PBI is nearly done. We have 2 open PR waiting for review. We were just not sure about the property name, so we might need to change that further. But just want to mention this is nearly done. So yeah, that's it. Do you have any questions for this one or about for the backlog?
No, I think that's a great improvement. Do you know who created that figure? I don't know, whatever it was called, aside. What did you just show?
You mean the figure embed this?
Yeah, who called it aside? What does aside mean? Is that a coming from the French office?
Aside?
I'm just not
No,
like aside
because
means step aside.
I remember there was a PBI about creating a side component, and it was created by Jack P.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Jack
we
P,
didn't
why'd you
change
call it
that.
aside?
I don't
Yeah,
even
he's got-
remember. That's crazy.
He calls it aside. It makes no sense, but it was just for a joke.
Mm.
I blame AI at the time, maybe.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I thought it was a French translation of something. But yes, obviously a box is good. Is there any more of these messy things? Or is that the only one that's messy?
You mean for the component? We also need to change the image component because there's also a nested figure inside of it.
Right.
Yeah, for the MDX. So at the end, they will all be something like this. There's only one component, and we have like figure style or caption style, caption text or figure text inside of
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, is there
directly.
any other of these things that are ugly? Or is it just this one?
Probably just this one.
Okay. All right, good.
Okay, can we move on? Okay, if there's no more questions, yeah, let's continue. For the timesheet data, the chart here is not that accurate, so you can look at the more detail here. It was a 1 week sprint with 10.5 man days. Yeah, so this I was only mainly me working on this project, and we had 3 release in this sprint. The current version is 0021. And for the AI usage, nothing new from last sprint. And then the Copilot state. So based on the Copilot state, stats, yeah. Copilot stat, based on the Copilot stats, the main item we completed in this sprint is we got a test plus from Tiago. So this is a very big achievement. And then now let's move on to the sprint ritual. For what went well, we're happy to get test pass from Tiago, as we mentioned. And also we have made a decision on how to handle the intro component. So this is also great. We can get this done before go live. And what didn't go so well, God mentioned that all changes coming in this sprint are not that critical for go live. And also, we also think that there's no confirmed date for go live. So we think maybe it can be the week of the 15th of December because everyone in team will be available. So looks like on that date.
Right.
Yeah. So what could be improved? We put that as the sprint goal for next week is to set a deployment date and deploy if there's no breaking changes. So do you have?
So can I ask about the broken links? What did you improve any broken links? Have you done a remigration this week?
Yes, since we got a lot of changes for the migration script, we did remigrate everything, but I think 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, we agreed that the broken links, the number of broken links is now down to an acceptable number. It's like around 13.
Right. But when you remigrated, did you look at the new count?
Not yet.
Okay, so you don't really know it's an acceptable level. You might have migrated again and the number might be much higher.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I will check that. I will note that.
Okay.
Check.
Or you can ask, or you can keep checking with Diego.
Okay. It's noted. So do you want to add anything to the spring ritual?
No, I think I will put a +10 on that first one. On that decision how to handle the intro. I would put in brackets, very happy it's in Markdown and not front matter.
In the bracket.
Anyone else got anything?
So if there's nothing new, yeah, let's move on to the spring forecast. Yeah, for next sprint.
So, Chloe, let's just say you went live, tomorrow. Why would that be a bad idea?
Tomorrow, because we haven't decided. Okay, we haven't completed a mock go live deployment, and we also haven't get our deployment plan checked by every team member.
Deployment plan. Okay, but you're right. Okay, but assume that the team is happy you've done a lot of deployments. Is there anything that would go wrong if you deployed it tomorrow or the next day?
I don't want to deploy without the search functionality because that would be a horrible UX user experience.
Right. Okay. Okay. I can tell you I don't want to deploy without Jake's video. That's the main thing I want to show at the same time. So I don't know when he can do it, but that's
that's a good point. I think he's available tomorrow. I'll have a chat with him and get that done because I think you wanted to have that part of a CTF or something when we go live.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll make sure.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay. So next week will be the spring 121. So the spring goal is to confirm deployment date and then confirm deployment plan. Also, we will have the new sugar learning item ready for the new rules migration. And
Chloe,
yes.
I want to know, did you hear what I just talked about?
Yeah, you want a video from Jack? Sorry, you want me to put that in the spring goals?
Well, I would like you to remember it in some manner, so that's a good way of remembering it.
Okay, put maybe for the third.
Jake's video, yep.
Jake?
Yep.
Are you happy with this?
Yes, very happy, yep.
All right. So it will be a 1 week sprint with 13 man days. So you can find the capacity here. And then here's the backlog for next week. We highlighted the most important one. This is the most important one to have the plan confirmed for the deployment. And also we will get the simplified MDX PBI finished.
So look, I understand that you have these things you want to get done. There is no bold on any of these bugs or anything, so I assume they're not that big a deal.
Yeah,
So
they are
if
just
you did the plan and if Jake does his video, does that mean that you would just go live? Or some of these things you really want to do before you go live?
we still need to
because
make sure the
you
search.
heard Gate, yeah, yes, I was wondering about that because that's what Gert said. So that feels that should be bolded, and I think you want to get that off Jack, which is good. Have you already upgraded to version 3 of Tina?
Yes.
You have, and that migration was smooth, was it? Yeah, I assume you did it today because it was released yesterday.
We just did it yesterday, Adam, after
and it
getting
was fine.
email from Joe. Yep.
Oh, okay. You did it in Melbourne. Sorry, I thought they did in France. Okay, no problems. Okay. And that was painless, was it, Aman?
Yes, it was smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
All right. I also had the PBI for Jake's video. Then Copilot stats. The main issue to do next is to confirm the deployment date and the deployment plan for the project, and this is accurate.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, very happy.
Oh, good. Okay. So as usual, the recording of this meeting will be uploaded to the SSW Rules YouTube channel. And thanks everyone for joining us today. I'll see you in the next week. See ya.
Thanks, Chloe. Bye.
Thanks, Chloe.